Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the United States Archives and to the 22nd Annual American Veterans Center Conference. Our mission at the American Veterans Center is to preserve the legacy of valor, service, and sacrifice of our veterans, and to pass that legacy on to today's generation, that's you, and to future generations. We build for the future by honoring and learning from the past. Education is a central focus of our efforts, and that's why we're so delighted to welcome, over the course of the next 2 days, some 450 cadets and midshipmen from 4 of our military academies, several military colleges, and 10 or 12 ROTC units from all around the United States, plus over 100 JROTC students from local high schools. So you're the future military leaders of our country. And we think this conference will give you a pretty solid background, as much as we can in 2 days, about military experiences of the past, and that you can draw some lessons from these experiences that will help you once you get into the fleet or to the Army or the Air Force, whatever the service branch of service it is that you go into. You young people will have the opportunity to walk with history here. You will hear from and meet veterans of iconic battles, including the D-Day landings at Normandy and the Battle of the Bulge. You will meet members of the legendary Tuskegee Airmen, the only Air Force ace pilot of the Vietnam War, and an original Rosie the Riveter, Eleanor Otto, who was turning 100 years old during our conference. You will meet highly decorated veterans from World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, and Afghanistan. You will meet members of the 688 Postal Battalion, a remarkable group of World War II veteran women who have never before told their story in public. Some of these speakers will be just a few years older than you. When the great General Andrew Goodpaster used to keynote our conferences, he would tell the young people in the audience that World War II was won largely by soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines not much older than they. Ronald Reagan observed that freedom is never more than one generation from extinction, and that it is a challenge of today's young people to preserve it for yourselves and for the generations to come. I hope you will gain at this conference a greater understanding and appreciation for the exceptional country of ours that we live in, the United States of America, and its unique history and its founders and founding documents, many of which are housed in this building. I hope you take an opportunity while you're here over the next few days to go up into the rotunda and look at the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights. There are docents up there who will give you background information on them. You young people who are swearing an oath to defend the Constitution can actually see the actual document that you're defending. So I hope you make an effort to go up there if you haven't already done so. I furthermore hope you will gain a greater understanding and appreciation for this exceptional country of ours, the United States of America, and its unique history and its founders and founding documents. And I hope you'll come to understand that for all its faults, America remains the greatest country in the history of mankind. I hope you young people will draw strength and inspiration from the heroes you will meet, and that you will resolve to be worthy of the great legacy that they are passing on to you. I would like to express my deep gratitude to the United States Archives Foundation for serving as our host for this conference. I do so as part of their mission, and it is no exaggeration to say that we could not put this conference on without their help. I'd like now to turn the podium over to our moderator for most of today and tomorrow, the Honorable Dwight Craig Horn. Craig is a member of the North Carolina House of Delegates and served as chairman of the powerful Education Committee there. He previously served as a successful businessman and an Air Force officer, and is active in the leadership of the International Churchill Society, among many, many other activities. He and his wife, Lorraine, have been stalwarts as volunteers, helping us at these conferences at their own expense for more than 10 years now. He's a real cornerstone of what we do here, as a veteran himself, as I mentioned. So please welcome the Honorable D. Craig Horn.
Thank you and good morning. We're going to be pushing through the next couple of days. We've got, as Mr. Roberts just told you, a lot on the program. For those of you that attended the Wounded Warrior experience last night, it still, I hope, and should be playing on your mind. What you heard from those folks, people that faced the challenges of battle and have overcome some incredible challenges in life. You're going to have, the next couple of days are going to put those experiences into perspective. You're going to hear about valor, courage, perseverance, fidelity, and resiliency. I want to begin the conference by a couple of quotes that I think are important because I think you will carry them with you. One is from Winston Churchill, who talked about courage being the first of all human qualities because that is the quality that makes all others possible. But there's a second follow-up to that quote actually said about Winston Churchill. And that is courage for some great act of bravery, perhaps in the heat of battle, we all admire. But that there is that more rare courage that allows us to face repeated disappointment, unexpected failure, and even shattering defeat, but return to hold the line until victory is assured. That's what we're going to be talking about today. You're going to hear history on 2 feet.